Welcome back, Valentines. I'm Valen.
And I'm Theo. And today we will be doing the Secret Duet, episode 1. So this is the first secret duet ever created by glorious Hello 82. And of course, it got to feature one of the vocal kings of the K-pop industry from, well, literally the guy is nicknamed the Vocal Kings, Chen from EXO. Very cool. And he will be doing, well, among other things, Ghost Town by Benson Boone. Ever heard that song?
I heard Benson Boone. I've heard of him, but not the song.
Maybe I have. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, we'll see.
Literally, everybody. So let's do this. But before we begin, make sure to like the video if you enjoy our content and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more of us. And last, but certainly not least, we already have so much EXO content over on Patreon, and there's basically every single week at least one piece of EXO related content coming out over on Patreon. We got variety content over on Patreon, funny moments, album reaction and reviews, also concert performances, really diving into their just legendary concert performances. We also got encores, interviews, limousines, and so much more EXO content is also available over on Patreon. So if you want to check that out and also support the channel, because we wouldn't be able to make any of these videos, none of them at all, without all of our amazing supporters over on Patreon, well, then make sure to head on over to Patreon.
Yes.
And if nothing else, let's do this. Chen in Secret Duet.
1, 2, 3.
First episode ever.
Let's go.
Very cool.
Hello, 82.
Hello.
I mean, we obviously know that Chen is a super cool vocalist. Guys, who is this other dude?
N.Flying HWE SEUNG.
I'm so sorry we didn't talk about the other person until now. I just quite simply don't know who he is.
N.Flying. I think it's a group that is pretty like old.
Ah, okay, very cool.
If I'm not wrong.
So they're from before EXO?
Maybe around EXO.
Interesting. Okay, let us know in the comments.
Yeah.
I'm sure we have a couple of fans already writing, why didn't you talk about Flying HWE? I'm really sorry about that.
But we don't know. We don't know him.
I just called him Flying HWE.
안녕하세요.
Oh my god, the voice is back.
인사드립니다. 네, 잘 부탁드리겠습니다.
안녕하세요. 남양주에서 태어난 30살.
At least he didn't lie, unlike everybody's Baekhyun.
저도 오늘 잘 부탁드리겠습니다. 네.
Let's do this.
Okay. They went straight to the point.
They're not messing around.
You fill me up till you're empty. I talk too much and you let me. We've been down all these roads before, and what we found don't let tell anymore.
You know, I still feel like the Baekhyun episode with ATEEZ's Jungho, in that one, Baekhyun still manages to have an even more recognizable vocal, but Chen still also, like, you can, if you listen to EXO, regularly, you can definitely pinpoint Chen's voice very easily. He has a recognizable cadence.
He does.
It's cold. If my hand is not the one you're meant to hold.
I actually recognize his vocal more when he sings than when he talks.
Maybe loving is the reason you can love yourself. Before I turn your heart into a ghost town, show me everything revealed so I can tear it all down. Down, 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 down. You know I stay, don't you tempt me. But all this weight is getting heavy.
Have you ever heard the song? Guys, I have never ever heard the song. They love also, of course, picking these very vocally centric songs.
Of course.
I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah,
imagine if they chose like an EDM banger.
This makes sense this time.
Yeah.
For this, 100%.
What was I meant to stand? I turned this love into a vessel and it's dark. It's cold. If my hand is not the one you meant to hold, maybe you'll be happier with someone else. Maybe loving is the reason you can love yourself. Before I turn your heart into a ghost town, show me everything we built so I can tear it all down. Down, down, down.
He's like, ooh, who's that guy? He's good.
The streets are empty. Where love once was, but it's faded away. These broken memories. I'm left here alone and afraid to say, maybe you'd be happier somewhere.
I feel like the concept of a secret duet, now that we're seeing an older episode and then like comparing it to the Baekhyun and Jungho one, I'd say that it's very similar. They haven't changed that much, but I feel like the room itself is a little bit more exciting. It's not just this like gray room.
I know, yeah, they made it
Right.
more like with more colorful.
Yeah. But apart from that, it's still pretty similar. I like
Yeah, it is.
obviously the split screen.
Yeah, I like it.
I mean, that's like needed.
It's needed.
For real,
100%.
that's needed for a
It's
performance
cute,
like
it's
this.
Cute, I like it.
And also like with the spotlight.
Yeah.
So it really just looks like some performance in a cabaret
it adds
or something.
to it. Yeah, it adds to it.
Oh, maybe you'd be happy
Like very classic.
Ooh.
Maybe loving is the reason you can love yourself. For I turn your heart into a ghost town. Show me everything we miss so I can tear it all down. Down, 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 down. Tear it all down. Down, 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 down. Tear it all down. I tear it all down.
Ooh. I wonder
feel
if
like-
he's going to recognize him.
Am I the only one here who feels like in Haesung's vocal, you could hear more of a slightly older style of singing within K-pop?
Yes.
For me, Haesung's sound, by the way, is it just Haesung? Like, and Hypen's Haesung just spelled differently?
I don't know. Hwesong. Let's just say Hwesong for
Hwesong
now.
then. He has a sound in terms of a style, right? Vocal style and technique that for me seems more reminiscent of like 2010 or earlier than that. While Chen has a little bit more of a more contemporary style of singing. Am I going crazy? Or
I
do you
can
guys also hear that?
I get you.
I might be going crazy.
I get the point. Yeah.
전혀 감이 안 오는데요? 음역대가 진짜 높으신데요?
이것 때문에 급하게 만들었습니다. 예. 감사합니다.
Cute.
누구지?
이 약간 얼굴을 안 보고 노래를 하니까
네.
설레네요.
Aww.
저 어느 때보다도 되게 긴장하고 있어요. 듀엣 경험이 많으신 것 같아요, 또. 그러니까 누군가와 함께 노래 부르는 경험이 되게 많으신 분이에요. 제가 느끼기에는 이게
그럴지도.
사실 처음 주고받는데도 이게 그 배려가 느껴집니다.
아우
Aww.
감사합니다.
네. 세 개씩이요.
Which
몇
group are you in?
년생이신가요?
Is he gonna lie like Baekhyun?
5년생입니다.
아, 그럴 줄 알았어. 같은 또래일 줄 알았습니다.
그룹이신가요?
그룹이시죠? 저도 그룹입니다.
Yeah, he's not. Oh, hell no.
그룹 내에서 혹시 메인 보컬이신가요?
네. 그럼 제 질문은 최근에 제대를 하셨나요?
최근은 아닙니다. 최근에 제대하셨어요?
질문인가요?
네.
10년 됐습니다.
Damn, he got it over with fast.
Yeah.
That's smart.
선생님 10년 전에 말이 안 되는데. 아니요, 되긴 되는구나. 아니지. 안 되잖아요.
No possible. Maybe he's
너무
lying.
궁금한데요?
Because
예.
Baekhyun lied a lot.
True. You got a point
With
there.
his.
예. 빨리 얼굴 보여주시면 안 돼요?
짠 하고 봤는데 봐도 모르면 어떡하죠?
You just keep on asking
제일
questions.
걱정인데 그럼 서로 안다면 포옹으로 하고 모른다면
Cute.
가볍게 앞으로.
아 그러시죠.
네, 좋습니다.
Now, do they actually know each other? That is the real question right here. Me too, man. Because I don't know if they know each other. Scary. Okay, so they do know each other. But there's still a bow.
You're very famous.
You're way more famous.
처음이죠. 처음.
But they still gave each other a hug.
They know each other.
혹시
와 어쩐지 이 보통 실력자분이 아니셨어요.
아니 별로 유명하시잖아요.
아유 감사합니다.
How could he not tell Chen's voice?
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe it just isn't the
Maybe.
big XOL. I mean, that's life.
Or sometimes you get so nervous.
And there's so many
that you
people
just
within
cannot
the
think.
industry.
Exactly.
True.
Exactly.
And what if
Sometimes
he-
your brain plays tricks on you.
But another thing is also maybe you listen to EXO, but like you don't like know the member's specific vocals so intricately.
Like-
So you just like, if you're asked, hey, who's singing right now? He's like, I don't know. dude.
Imagine us, we know so many K-pop groups.
True.
Like imagine just a random person from a K-pop group.
Yeah.
We might not recognize them. Even though we listen to them a lot.
True
we
that.
might not recognize
True that.
them.
Just the other day, we got Chinese on You and Taemin confused, for example, in a vocal pre-chorus.
And
So,
it's
yeah.
hard sometimes, yeah.
전혀 생각지도 못했어요. 사실.
진짜 막 소름
네.
막.
원래 사실 듀엣을 마주보고 입모양도 좀
그쵸,
보고 그런 게 있어야
예,
되잖아요. 전혀 안 보고 부르는데도 이 사람이 나를 되게 받아주고 있는 느낌이 너무 드는 거예요.
계속
빠져줄
집중했습니다.
때 되게 잘 빠져주고 그러니까 너무
이분과 제가 함께 듀엣한다니.
He's honored.
그래서
즐거웠습니다. 너무 재밌는
너무
콘텐츠인데요.
재밌었어요, 진짜. 예.
많은 분들이 여기 나오셔가지고 좀 이런 경험 해보셨으면 좋겠어요. 정말로.
Well,
야 오늘
Well, they did.
they did. He got so lucky. He's just so happy.
Hello, I'm Chen.
I'm Haesung. Did you?
He's saying it
enjoy
essentially
our-
like Haesung.
Haesung,
It's just there's different
Let me
sort
hear-
of
let me hear again.
romanizations of it.
Hello, I'm Chen.
I'm Haesung. Did you enjoy
Haesung?
our secret
I
duet?
don't know.
Comment
I enjoyed it.
It was very cool.
video.
Also, please like and subscribe to Hello 82.
Very cool.
Aww.
Hello 82.
Wherever you are. Bye. See you.
Cute. 안녕. Bye, guys. Very cute. All right. So,
This was nice. I like it, and I love Hwesen or Hessen.
Yes.
Like happiness.
oh yeah,
looks
he
so
was like
happy.
starstruck.
He's like,
Look,
thank you, hello 82.
for real.
Of
But Chen
course.
also knew Haesung.
Yeah. He seemed to know. Probably he's big in Korea. That's what.
Probably.
I'm
I just don't
thinking.
really
He has
know
a
the
good
group.
vocal. I have heard N.Flying before.
Okay.
And I know they're famous.
Yeah.
But I just don't know much
From
about it.
which era? Let's figure it out. Let's figure out
let's figure
when
it out.
Haesung is actually from here.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say Haesung, guys. If it's Haesung, I'm sorry, but such is life.
N.Flying.
Oh, okay, really interesting.
It's Beyond Harmony's company.
Huh. All right.
N.Flying. Okay, now I know. We're getting something new. We're getting to know new groups.
Definitely.
We should check him out.
We
I
definitely.
really like his vocal.
Oh yeah.
He looks
yeah.
very cute and fun.
And it's more rock. It's also pretty interesting how N.Flying isn't, according to Wikipedia at least, like a normal K-pop band. They're more of a rap and rock band. Maybe that's also why they're not as big, because it was more like
yeah.
the K-pop industry that, well, sadly for groups that maybe didn't go directly under that label, it was more the K-pop industry that took off more than the
Yeah.
K-rap and K-rock industry.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
maybe that's also why we haven't heard as much about it, because
Probably.
it's more like, you know, it's gotten famous, like the K-pop industry got famous in an international sense, while within South Korea, I mean, the domestic market is just consuming anything.
Exactly.
Quite literally.
Exactly.
So
I'm
maybe that's
telling
also
you,
why.
I think they're like big in South Korea.
Yeah.
But internationally, sadly, hasn't picked up.
No,
as
not in the
much.
same way.
But
That's life.
it's to be expected
It's
with
life.
a band
Yeah,
or
yeah.
anything that gets out of the normal K-pop.
Sure.
It
That's
always
just life.
happens. Yeah, it's like.
But I thought he was obviously a very cool vocalist. Maybe that's also why his vocal seems a little bit different.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
it's not like someone who is usually within the normal K-pop industry.
Exactly.
So his
That's
vocal
right.
technique might also be a little bit different for that reason, despite the group still being pretty new. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, 2013. It also makes sense considering that his song is only 30 years old. So I mean, if it had to be over 10 years, like if it was supposed to be from like 2010 or something,
Yeah.
he would have been really young
Or
when he
even
debuted.
before.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
some shiny type thing.
Literally, like what?
With like
what?
debuting at like 14 or nowadays.
Or
Like nowadays they're debuting so young.
So
it's
young,
crazy.
yeah.
Nonetheless,
This was
very
fun.
cool.
Yeah, very cool.
I thought both of them did a very cool job. It was interesting again to hear like two different vocal styles. One thing would maybe be I wish they would have harmonized a little bit more. It was more of just them kind of
I get
singing
it.
in the same way
It's
throughout
because they're not used to it. It's like a
Yeah.
first time thing. It's nothing rehearsed.
it. No, and I also
That's
think
why.
well, it doesn't seem like they rehearse even until now.
No, exactly.
Because in the one with Baekhyun and Jungho, they actually said, "Wow, you're so good at just like improvising a harmony."
That's right.
Like nobody rehearses.
That's what I'm saying. They don't rehearse at all.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. That's scary.
crazy.
Yeah.
So you just don't know. Like people just gotta come, like go with the flow.
You just have to be a good singer. That's
That is
all.
too cool.
That's all.
But yeah, the only thing is here, like it was more like they just kind of sung it in their own way, but more or less in the same octave and in the way that you would expect someone to do it, and not in a way that would more provide a lower or higher harmony. That's like one thing, but that's life.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
life. Yeah, for sure. Like it's just that's part of the charm of this. You never know what's gonna happen.
It's the charm of it.
Nonetheless, everyone, thank you so much for watching the video. Like the video if you enjoy our content. Comment down below what you thought about our commentary, reaction, what have you to EXO CHEN and N.Flying HWE SEUNG singing Ghost Town by Benson Boone. Very cool. Secret Duet. Their first episode actually ever. Crazy stuff. And last but not least, make sure to head on over to Patreon and check out all our EXO content over there. There's basically every single week at least one piece of EXO content coming out over on Patreon. So if that's something you want to check out and also support the channel, then make sure to head on over to Patreon. And if nothing else, see you in the next one.
Bye guys, take care.
Annyeong. Bye everyone. Ah!